I'm really interested in is really the role of business in the world and its impact on natural environments and on people. And so the focus is on leadership in particular at all corporations, but in particular multinational corporations, mega multinational corporations, because they have such a disproportionate impact on Earth's ecosystems. So that's what I research and try to teach through classes like case studies on corporate sustainability, where we look at about 24 corporations, from pioneering companies like Ben & Jerry's and Stonyfield Farms, all the way through to companies like Walmart and Starbucks and Nike. For me, it really started in the garden, studying permaculture and starting to understand the interdependence with nature. And that led to reading quite a few books about natural capitalism and ecology and the web of life and where food comes from. And so it all kind of was interwoven with a lot of the emergence of climate change science that was coming along anywhere from 10 to 15 years ago. So I've ended up over the last 3 years studying the worldviews of global sustainability leaders. And I have a book coming out called The Psychology of Sustainability Leadership. And so I've really gotten interested in what's a fairly obscure area, which is the psychology of sustainability, our motivations, and how we think about it, and how that influences our approaches to leadership. From my standpoint, the changes have not been transformative enough and deep enough, and so really what's at stake is how can we accelerate a deeper change towards really a low carbon economy. I think it's what the university has done really well is sustainability at the local level, the Sustainability Center and food security, and some of my students from the Sustainability Leadership Program that went up to Portland and won in the Oregon Social Business Challenge, and then were able to bring their plans into fruition. All that's tremendous. I mean, that'll be a long-term way that students can study sustainability here, understand it, and so I support all of that. The personal sustainability projects that we do in the Sustainability Leadership Program, where each individual student picks a different perspective, or based on a different perspective every week, like alternative transportation, chooses a simple, practical project they can do. So I'm not going to drive my car twice this week, I'm going to ride my bike. And really term after term, year after year, I've seen students do so many fantastic, really fun projects where they stick. They end up telling me a year or 2 or 3 later that they're still changed some aspect of their behavior. And so that kind of just always inspires me and always kind of ripples out in the world. Even in the midst of challenges and kind of large-scale concern about kind of national or global politics, that you really can promote change individually, and that's tremendously inspiring, gratifying to be a change agent on behalf of sustainability. And I think the key is to enjoy the process and really that level of engagement, and to try to balance out kind of the bigger concerns that we're bombarded with day after day, in terms of some of the big issues on the planet.